Yeah, we're just gonna jump to it because we're so late. LOL. Hello.
We're so late.
We're so
It's
late.
only 6:01.
MLS start time still. We are getting close. Uh, Hello. Welcome to 50 Plus Donor. How are you? How is everybody? You better be good because Fight to Bundesliga is fucking back, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Best men's league in the entire world.
Best man.
However, yeah, I was quite frankly brought up. Beeflam, would you rather do Beeflam crash out hours with more people, or do you want to open it up?
What? No, Union slander. Let's wait on it. Well, I think we can get to it.
We do, dude. Quite frankly, have gotten kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ever since we introduced them to Union Berlin, I think they won maybe one game. They fired their manager. We really threw him to the fucking wolves.
Yeah,
man.
we put him in. I'm so sorry, Frank.
We're crushing it by BPT standards. Ban him real quickly. I guess so. I mean, we are the most. Compared to BPT, we are on time. I also did not check if there's 50 plus. This is how we really every 20-25 show has been a rush. I swear we're gonna get our shit together. This time it was me, but I'm not taking my word again. How many people? Let's how about you whenever it just is like boiling up, just do a timeout and then we'll do deep plan.
Okay. Yeah. We'll come back to it.
Let's catch you up on Fight Bundesliga. So I have this open already because I don't know what I'm doing. But right here is I've been keeping track of the world match feeds for the year. So all of these is like up here is every time a Bundesliga game, a Zweite Bundesliga game was on ESPN Plus, and the percentages are down here. ESPN, if you're watching this, stop showing fucking Schalke.
Please, God.
Please stop showing
They've done
Schalke.
nothing to warrant
65 fucking percent. Bro, stop. Stop for the love of God. The rest of it's no, not really. Well, kind of. Like Hertha, yeah, Hertha's also in that camp, huh?
Yeah, I mean they're 47. They're the capital team though. Like I kind of get that. And also Schalke is like a big name team, so like that's the only thing that's keeping them up in this. But like put some other teams up here that deserve it.
I mean, it kind of goes in order of like big fan bases, right? Like,
yeah.
Other than like Kaiserslautern and Nuremberg, like these four, and then you could even make a case for Dusseldorf, are like the biggest teams, quote unquote. Getting no Regensburg is kind of heartbreaking. They were so booty at the beginning of the year. That kind of goes against what you're saying, right? No, Elversberg is very lame. We're going to talk about it when we go over grades for each team. Elversberg is playing their fucking ass off in their second ever season in the Zweite Bundesliga. What the hell? So we'll see how it goes this next week, but I thought that was interesting. I don't know why there's two of these. We're going to bring this up real quick before we jump into the preview. Matthew Karajic, wherever you are, love you, bro. Hope you're doing well. But we're going to go over our predictions at the beginning of the season. I've made a very grave error in my life. I've made several grave errors. Be fun. Well, how are you feeling about yours right
now? I'm on top of the world right now. I can't lie. All I'm saying is I allowed myself to be biased for your sake, and look where that put me right now. Goat team, top of the table in 2 Bundesliga right now. I always had faith. I always believed.
I can't believe I wasn't a believer. What am I doing? My only good one is Karlsruhe. I feel like nobody on earth picked Karlsruhe to be good. the noticer noticed, but the rest of this is just so booty. Like Magdeburg, they're in 5th right now. Hertha, I think, lost in. Oh no, they lost to Cologne. So I was almost close on that. How did Matthew do on it? Matthew's just kind of not good. Not gonna lie, wherever he is. Why did he pick Schalke to go?
Schalke?
Oh my god.
Oh, brother.
And then let's look at the table right now. Where is it? All we have to do is put 2 right here. How are you doing today, chat? We haven't not asked that. How are you doing today?
Yeah, we kind of just hopped right into it.
Yeah, I even forgot my good morning, y'all. I was just hoping to be in the top half of the table, to be honest. Shocked we're in 1st. I will say from an unbiased perspective, obviously, I went on several things and said I did not believe in Combe. I thought, like, ending the year in, like, 8th would be a big W because they had a transfer ban. They're only playing, like, 18s and 19-year-old. The fact they're in 1st is mind-blowing, especially considering the beginning of the season where they looked absolutely hopeless. I was not expecting that at all. I wish I could say that Zivzavide leaving doesn't completely sink Carl's way. I hate to tell you this. That's absolutely what's going to happen. So, standings right now. We've got a little bit of a packed table here right now. Now, keep in mind, it's very similar to the first league in a way, except, what is this? 10th through 2nd have a 5-point difference. The writers, bro. I gotta fix my camera.
The writers are cooking.
The writers are fucking cooking right now. Like, all it takes is 2 mess ups and you're mid-table. That's nuts. Fight to superiority, absolutely. Anything stick out to you in this table, B-Flim, before we should just go into the grades and then we'll do that.
I think we should just go into the grades. I feel like my thoughts will be more coherent as we go through those, at least for the top 10.
Okay.
Well, also, before we go on, lol Schalke.
Lol Schalke, bro. They're 6 points from relegation right now. And, like, I'm not entirely faithful that no, the teams below are just so fucking bad.
Oh, bad.
Like, I don't... It's kind of similar to, like, mid-table in the first league and, like, the bottom here of, like, there's, like, a little asteroid belt where, like, if you're above that, you're okay. I'm just not sure if Schalke's really above that right now.
Well, who knows? Any given Tuesday.
Any given... Is that based on crash out, timeout?
No.
Okay,
Let's get into this.
Right. I feel like FC Cologne not being able to panic buy has kind of helped them in the big picture. You know what? Yes. I was about to say that when let's just jump into grades. We're circling around the drain. All right. Can the class see? My fucking camera. All right, there we go. FC Cologne. They are 1st right now. They've got a goal differential of +9. The big key is going to be goal differential at the end of the season.
Huge. I feel like that's always the key in 2.
Yeah. If you have like a -1 goal differential right now, which we'll go over, no team in the top part of this in like we'll call the serious time, none of them have negative goal differential, which is insane. But they're still in the Pokal. I don't think for much longer. They've got 9 wins, so they've got 6 wins in a row, actually. 4 draws, 4 losses, and they've got 31 points, which, as we gone over earlier, that is a pretty nice chunk of games. Not, like, super safe, but, like, from 10th place, that is a pretty good area. B-Fun, thoughts on FC Cologne so far?
I always believed, even though they started the season not too great, it was always GOAT team in the 2 Bundesliga. Jake is coughing because he knows I'm speaking facts here. It has always been GOAT team in 2 Bundesliga. They're always elite. They always show up no matter what. A for me personally, because they did all this while still on a transfer ban.
Yeah.
which is very notable to put down. Obviously, it's lifted now, so they can start making some moves. But to come into first place on a transfer ban, you made no additions after getting relegated last year. Bravo, in my opinion. Round of applause.
I'm so glad you could be so glowing, as I am unbiased, but I won't tempt it. Also, Cologne will be playing in Europa League next year. That would be funny if they do win the Pokal, which very unlikely because they're gonna have to get through Leverkusen. Leverkusen's the hottest team in Germany right now, other than Bayern. If they win, the winner goes to. If they're not in a Champions League spot already, they go directly to Europa League. So Cologne going from Europa League from the second division would be pretty funny. I gotta give an A. I'm gonna say I was considering the beginning of the season, and we'll go over this. We're going mountain climbing a little bit here. Like this was a little bit of a rough patch, but they've strung some. I'll give it to Gerard Stuber.
Jump from
That's a huge
to
jump. As low as 13th, even though that was game 2, to first is impressive. Jared Stuber, I was not happy about the hire, but he's doing a fantastic job. That bald head is doing some work here. They just look good. I'm wondering now that they've had a break. I wonder if that momentum's gonna stop, and like they have got new players now, so I wonder if that's gonna do the momentum. They've got a tough game to start. Hamburg away is not fun, but I'm impressed. I'm very impressed in what they were able to do, and the signings they've made so far have been pretty good. So I'm gonna give them an A there. Karlsruhe, they're out. Where were they last? I should put where they were last season. Beefum, you're gonna have to crash out, dude. Everybody is in the chat saying that. So I'm gonna mute my mic and then you. How many minutes do you need?
Only like 3 minutes. I would say.
Only like 3 minutes. Only like 5% of the show.
That's max. That's 3 minutes max.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm keeping it short and concise. Because we've heard the same old song before. Now, one thing I will say, I'm not gonna touch the Leverkusen match. We were expected to lose that, and
wait,
we only kept it.
Should I start the timer now?
Yeah. Start the timer now.
Before you go, it's so hilarious. I have exactly a 3-minute timer in here already, so I think.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, ready?
All right, boom. All right, so boom. We're not gonna go over the Leverkusen match, right? We expected to lose that. It was 3-2, and we had negative defenders. Okay, so boom. You come back. You have perfect bounce back opportunity against Holstein Kiel, right? You have perfect bounce back opportunity against Holstein Kiel. You go into the game and show absolutely nothing. You show absolutely nothing. How do you go down 3-0 to 17th place? I don't care. Now Dortmund do have this trend. Okay? So every season, there's always that one loss where they go. Previous years, it was Bochum. You would go in, you would face bottom of the league, and you would find a way to lose, right? This wasn't just finding a way to lose, right? This was going in and laying down and then just letting them take a steel chair to your prone body, right? Nuri Sahin, when you walk into that locker room, right? You walk into that locker room, you see the group of people that performed like absolute boo-boo butter. And what do you say to them? Because like you're not leading them properly. There's no leadership on the pitch. Like Emre Can is not the dude to be captain. Gregor Kobel deserves better. I don't know if he's captain material after all this. Schlotterbeck's still too young. I don't trust him. After you lost Royce and Hummels, you didn't think to get any veteran presence in that locker room, which is the biggest problem with Borussia Dortmund. Because now there's nobody to yell at them. You can't trust Sahin, and you're 10th in the league right now. You're 10th in the league. You're 10th in the Bundesliga when you're expecting to get Champions League at the halfway point. So that's completely out. Now, granted, it's still the Bundesliga. You're still like 4 or 5 points away from whoever is in Europe, which you're lucky because if you're in any other league, it's wraps. It's over. But the quality in the Bundesliga is too high for you to be performing like this and expecting to get Champions League. It's too high. You can get beat by any given team clearly because you just got beat by Holstein Kiel. What are you supposed to do? Like there's no way you can sit back and say you expect Sahin to get this team back up into a Champions League spot. There's no way. Especially after this performance. And now your only hope is winning the Champions League, which good luck with that. Good luck.
W crash out.
Thank you.
All right, that's Karlsruhe. So Karlsruhe, they have 8 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses. I do not remember where they were last season, but let's see what they're. I imagine it's just like a perfectly straight line. Where is this? Oh my god. Manuel Vath, get rid of. Can we get like the ad-free version of? I guess we can pay for it. Anyway, while this loads, I'm just gonna jump in here. I'm gonna give these guys an A+. They have the best goal scorer in the league right now, in Mr. Z. I don't know how to say Mr. Z. I think he has like 13 goals right now. Their defending is probably the worst part about them, but the fact that they're able to kind of like take control of the game, like I think I have this somewhere. They're like a pretty decent away team. Like they're just like a good quality team. That does scare me because I think like good quality teams, I think you have to be better than good to get promotion this year. But I'm pretty satisfied with where they're at in the second half of the season.
Can I just say I just dropped an image in the host chat that I would like you to pull up and stream real quick because this is what a real striker looks like. That
is a real striker.
If you see this
face, I brought it up.
This pose coming towards your back line, run. Hide.
That is the Absolutely face of a striker.
No lead is safe with this man. That is the face of a true out and out. Even though he's wearing number 8, that's a true number 9 right there. Look at that.
When you see that face on the lineup board when they're announcing a lineup, dude, that goalkeeper, you're in for a long day.
You're in for a long day. A+ for me as well. I like you were saying earlier, I don't think anybody had Karlsruhe anywhere near the top 5, but
we may have to fact check that. I'll do that later. I think someone put him in their top 3.
Besides you, I don't think a lot of people had them in their top 5, and who doesn't love an underdog story?
True. And they did well in Pokal. They got hoed by Augsburg.
Round of 16.
Yeah, they got hoed by Augsburg. Fuck Augsburg. We could have had Stuttgart versus Karlsruhe. But yeah, I'm biased. Of course, we love Augsburg. Hamburg. The curious case of Hamburg. It's always hard to give Hamburg a grade, I think. But they've got an absolutely torching goal differential, but they are in 3rd. They are in 3rd. They are out of Pokal in the second round. They've got one of the best goals given up, but they still too many draws for them. Way too many draws for them. Beefum, you go first on this one.
I don't know because I feel like it's been status quo for Hamburg as long as they've been in this Weitze. Because they've been teetering around. They've been flirting the entire time they've been in Weitze. They've been flirting with coming back up, and then they just never do. Whether it's just missing the playoff or getting into the playoff and losing. I don't know how many times they've actually been in the playoff, but it's the same old, same old. They're not getting the results when they need it. So I would say, to be honest, I'm feeling a C.
I feel like this is the perfect summation of Hamburg.
Yeah.
Up and fucking down. Let's see how many. Why do they have
7 wins, but they also have 7 draws.
Yeah, when they win, they fucking win. Right?
Win
like
big.
5-0, 4-1. But when they lose, it's fucking embarrassing. Like Eintracht Braunschweig. Wait, why the fuck did they fire Baumgart?
Okay. When did they fire Baumgart?
Here? No, wait, I think here. Right?
After a 1-1 to Ulm?
I think so. It was definitely not there. What'd you say? You said C?
I said a C, yeah.
Okay. It's 50 plus agree. I feel like we've agreed on everything. It's just like they spent so much money in the summer. If you're Hamburg, like your fans are like fucking fed up at this point. You've been down here for like 7 fucking years or whatever. You like are constantly choking it away. They were like so poised to be number 1, and now they're barely number 3. Like you have this plus 16 goal differential, and it's not doing anything. Like, I'm gonna be a little nicer to them. The Davy Zelka signing was incredible. He has 10 goals right now, and he's been injured for a lot of the season. Like, I'm giving them a B, but like the trajectory that they're currently going on, I might have to give them a C or even lower. Because if they miss promotion again, they need to fire everybody. Just everybody. Fire your coach again. Yeah. Fire the players. Fire the bus driver. Fire everybody. I have not been reading chat, so let's bring this up real quick. We'll go way up. I would gladly pay like $2.99 for an ad treat free transfer. I'll do that after a show. Only one good thing could come from Karlsruhe being promoted. Of course, that'll be the best derby in the Bundesliga if they get promoted. Good quality teams stay in this. Yeah, that's what I said. Defense is the worst part of Bayern. Yeah. They'll finish 3rd or 4th. I think they should finish 4th because that'd be funny. 3rd place finish and a loss to promotion playoff to Pauli. Yo, that would be fucking.
You know what's crazy though is because like this could be the funniest outcome, right? Is like the current trend stays. Hamburg could be like 6th place going into the second to last match day. They win, go all the way up to 2nd place going into the final match day. They drop down to 3rd, and then face St. Pauli in the playoff and lose to them and stay down.
The prophecy has been written. Wait, who's their last game of the season? Oh, like win against 16th. You're like, yeah, we got this shit. And then you draw Firth with nothing to play for. Oh my god. Yo, that would be so fucking funny. But a St. Pauli Hamburg fucking promotion playoff. We gotta manifest that.
That would have to be watch along worthy.
Oh, 100%.
We would have to.
Oh, we might have to do it anyway. I feel like relegation playoff is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Especially this season. Whew. Okay, we went to Elversberg. I'm gonna skip the diatribe. A plus.
Yeah, 50 plus agree.
50
plus agree.
Holy shit.
31 goals for, 22 goals against, by the way.
That's nuts. And it's their second ever season in the second league. What? Like, they came out of nowhere. They looked really good last year, I think, at points. But for them to be fourth, and I think they were even first at some point for like maybe like a match day.
A match day, second. But wait. Yeah, first.
Mountain climbing. Yo, they're really good. When they lose, they do have some bad losses, but like to stick it to the team that was in first at the time, the team in third in the time, they've got a win against Hamburg. They won against Hertha when they were hot. Like they're a team today. They're like Heidenheim vibes. I will say I don't know a whole lot about like the origin of the team. We may have to do a 50 plus donor investigates, but I think they're a pharmacy team possibly, but that doesn't matter. Like the fact that they're able to do this is nuts. I mean, like is that the best goal differential in the?
No, well, outside of Hamburg.
Outside of, yeah. So they've got the goal differential advantage, and they're looking very good. I'm interested to see where they finish. Probably the most out of everybody so far.
Yeah, you said everything I gotta say about them, pretty much. It's big 50 plus agree. I'm getting Freiburg vibes from them personally. When Freiburg was reaching the height of their powers.
Ooh, okay, all right. I don't think they're as likable, but I think
they're not as likable.
From a sporting perspective, yes, I do think so. Actually, who are their derbies? Do they have one? They don't have a derbies part of their.
When was this team established?
It says 1907, okay. But they've got like 0. Maybe we have to go to like German one. German Wikipedia. Sometimes like German Wikipedia will have. We're only getting English. All right, I won't take up the whole fucking show of this. Wait, can we just change it from here? There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's that.
They still don't have a. They still don't have a rival. We're gonna have to make one for them. Where is it on a map? Saarland? Oh, we can't make a rivalry for them. There's only like one other Saarland team. Yeah, it would have been Saarbrücken. All right. Well. We'll have to do 50 plus investigates one day. We keep saying we're gonna do one of those, and we never do.
Never do.
Magdeburg. I specifically will give them an A plus. Basically, if you're up here, you're probably gonna get an A plus.
Yeah, A plus.
Other than I've got a surprise, but
if you're up here and you are not like one of the big name teams, the ones that aren't here, like Hertha and Schalke, you get an A in my book. Because, like, you're setting the vibes of, like, anybody can be up here. And I love that, personally. And you're still, like, 3 points away from first place.
Yeah, they're even in good form, too. Man, this season is nuts. It really is crazy. Where were they? Okay, this will answer my question of where they were last year. I think that's going to change what I have to... Oh my god! Okay, yeah. This is an A plus for sure. They almost were relegated last season, and now they're fighting their ass off. Yeah, I mean A, right? Like maybe not A plus, but A.
A. I'll say A plus.
There we go. 50 plus difference. 50 plus investigates fundraising merch. Damn, that's like a full on, like, what is it? 60 minutes.
The I team investigates.
Okay. I'm just gonna let's just give these guys an A because I think were not. They were mid-table last year.
They were mid-table last year, I think.
have to call man. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna actually give them a B because they're starting to fall
Oh
apart.
yeah, they fell off. They were towards the top of the table.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they were in first for a while, so I mean, it's still great. They were, I think, fifth last year or something. So it's a B plus for me, but
I'll say A minus to be different.
yeah.
Like, I still think it's a good season, and you're still within striking distance of first place, but you held first place for a while, and you let a bunch of teams catch you.
Yeah, I mean this this little slip here is a little concerning, especially because they are teams around them even, and like a loss to Schalke. I remember them coming back in this one too.
So that's a little bit of Schalke, B.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a
Gumbo.
Oh man, they got ran over. Jeez. For the Schalke loss, I am gonna have to just put this as a B.
Yeah, B.
And I think that's a little bit of a doomsday B. Like, out of the teams we look so far, they have the worst form, other than this one other one that I'm gonna talk about. But they've got a B for now, but that could really slip. Like, do they have a nightmare gauntlet? They do not really. But really, the entire first half of the table is a nightmare gauntlet.
Yeah. I was agreeing with you with B as well.
Better Goatse on Paderborn? That is insane from you.
I was agreeing with you on B as well.
Oh. God damn. All right. All right, but that was fair.
Yeah.
Hanover, 17 goals let in. Whoa. They've got a very good defense. I thought their attack would be a little better. But still, I mean,
if they figure it out on attack, then hey.
Was it defense wins championships?
Mm-hmm.
Not a good way to end the season though. But I mean, still, like, to defend that well, I think like scoring you can kind of fix, right? Eventually you can fix that. But if you have a bad defending, that's an all season type of thing.
Yeah.
I thought Hanover was going to be better. I think a lot of people did.
I mean, it's hard to see that type of defending and give anything lower than a B plus, in my opinion, because you obviously have room for improvement on the attacking front, but defense is easily the most important part. That's where you build up off of, and you've given up the least amount of goals in the Schweiz in a league where literally everybody that is like 13th and above scores.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, speaking of that, you bring up a good point. Like, look at these goal differentials. There's only the only teams with a negative goal differential are the ones at the bottom, like consecutively at the bottom of the table. So that means every fucking team fucks, bro. Like, they are every team like is playing enough to do well. It's nuts. Only one goal against per game in this fight is wild. That's what I'm talking about. So they had a little bit of a bad end to the season. I'm gonna give them a B plus. And you know what? I think they're not gonna be in seventh for much longer. I think they're gonna be one of the more stronger teams coming out.
I agree. I would also say B plus, just because I want to see more out of that attack. But this is probably the biggest sleeper in the Bundesliga, or in this Schweiz. If you're playing your cards right, I'm not giving betting advice, but like Hanover 96, they're looking kind of yummy.
I wonder what the odds are for that.
So do I.
Okay, we have our first. We've been pretty glowing so far. I have my first hot take, I think, of what we're doing so far. I think Dusseldorf's kind of ass. This is not good. This is starting.
How were they first for so long?
Because they were so dominant. They didn't lose a game for 2 months or something. And now they're starting to look at this. They're starting to fall to earth a little bit.
Yeah, they fell off a cliff.
And I think the worst part about that is they were one penalty away from promotion. And now it looks like they might not get close. Like they're kind of falling apart now. This is probably a team where like you're very thankful the break happened when it did. I'm wondering how they come out. But like considering how good they were last year, how they lost like some good players, but like not enough where I would have thought they'd be like barely fighting to be promoted. I gotta put a C for them. This is not like
And they went to the Manuel Neuer School of Skiing because that slope is real bad.
it's looking like it's gonna be Black Diamond.
Yeah, the best part for them is that they are in the Zweite and they are 3 points off second still, despite all of this. But you have to figure it out fast, in my opinion, still, because the teams above you are still winning, despite the fact that you are only 3 points off a second. So if you're still losing, then you're gonna lose that ground. I would say C as well.
50 plus agree.
50 plus agree.
I will say, like, when we talk about these teams, right? Like, one of these teams has to be the one that fails, right?
Yeah.
They can't all make promotion, and I'm picking them to kind of. They couldn't find the couldn't make up for the loss of Tanaka. They did though. That's the frustrating part. They started off so good, and they played like good teams in this, and then they just fucking pooped themselves. Like, I don't know. I think out of all the teams, like, one of them has to drop out, and I think it's unfortunately Dusseldorf, unless they went on like a bonding trip during the winter break and they were able to break out of this. But Kaiserslautern, where are they at? I think they're also a team I'm not going to be too glowing towards. Yeah, they've got a little of this, the Black Diamond. We've got the Matterhorn right here.
See, this is if you ever want a picture of the state of the Zweite, this is it right here. You can lose. You can like look towards the front. You can lose one game and then drop all the way to like 13th, and then you can win one game and then jump all the way to third.
So they were in second. They were in second. They lost 2 games, and now they're in 9th. What? That's a fucking Zweite mir. They lost 2 fucking. They were on a winning streak.
They were on a winning streak.
A point streak. They lost twice, and now they're in 9th.
That's how that you gotta be inch perfect in the Zweite Bundesliga.
It's insane. It's really insane. I'm just gonna give them a B because like I don't. No, they had some pretty big, right? I think Matthew even picked them. Yeah, they had some pretty big.
What did they do last
goals.
season?
I think they barely missed out too. Like in the grand scheme of things. God damn.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Now that is skiing. Now that is a ski slope. All right, all right. I'll change it to a B. But they B minus, just because they have so much preseason expectations. Like, Miroslav Klose is not coaching that, right? No, it's fucking what's his name? Marcus Anfang. There we go. The COVID guy.
That sounded making me wanna.
Rox does this every single time, man. Also, hey, Rox. Close with Nuremberg. They get an F. But Edgewater Castle, baby, let's fucking go.
I also went Chicago, but
gross. I mean, compared to where they were last year, it's hard for me to give them lower than a B minus. But just like everyone thought they were gonna be super fucking good, they're kind of mid. It could turn around, right? Like
Oh,
they
we could
they
easily turn around.
they had that streak, right? Like they played well. I'll give them a B.
I'll give them a B minus. Um, it seems like they're a streaky team. They need to find that streak again if they want to come back up. But if last season is an indication, then I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to. It's because at the end of this, we got one more team, but we are gonna pick our table, like who's gonna get promoted out of this. We'll just do that after. Damn, this took up a lot of time. Thank you all for watching this. By the way, we do have Microsoft Paint, but stand-in. I'll show that.
Another scarf, by the way.
Oh. Fuck it, we ball.
Shout out Greg Berhalter.
No, fuck that. Fuck. If they get Neymar, dude, I'm out. If they get Neymar, I'm done. When Ashe is healthy, they're solid. I completely agree with that. But when you say when he's healthy,
that's one player out of 23 you bring on a. Well, is it 23? I may have lied. 18 you bring with you.
Yeah. Darmstadt, this is where we're getting kind of towards the like they're in the hunt. Like if this was NFL, they'd be in the hunt. They went on a pretty good point streak, but I just don't think they have what's necessary for them to get promoted. And I also think for being in the first league, even though they were just so bad, I think Cologne showing what a recently relegated team should be doing, and Darmstadt showing what a recently relegated team should not be doing. Although that is a lot of goals, so wow.
Yeah, no. That's the thing. It's like all these teams near the top have very similar goal records.
Yeah.
So it's hard to pick it out. It's just that some teams are better at prioritizing when they score their goals than other teams.
Like how many teams have we got 6, 5, 5, 5, 3, 7. Like whoa, what?
Right.
And they're mid-table. Like ugh. You gotta fight for promotion if you just got sent down. Like Cologne has a transfer ban in there in first. Like Darmstadt, I'm not saying Darmstadt should be like also first, but like to be in 10th and almost in the area of like in the Hertha area of like it's gonna be a little hard for you to get to promoted. Like I expected a little more from them. To be fair, I'm not sure I'd qualify their team last year as close to the Bundesliga side, but like 10th in the second league kind of quality, I don't know about that.
I'll say D plus.
I'm gonna make a new if this thing would go away. We're putting our necks on the line here, B-Flem.
Okay.
We're men of commitment here. We're picking a 3. Which three are making it out? We'll go 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3.
Okay. Give me. This is hard.
I know, right?
This is so hard.
This is hard. And the worst part is people are going to clip it and be like, you remember when you guys said...
Give me Karlsruhe.
Wow, is number 1?
Give me Karlsruhe 1.
Wow. Wait, why did I react like that? I'm going to say Karlsruhe 2. Wait, why did I say that?
I'm scared we may be the same.
No, I don't think we will be.
I'm going Cologne 2.
Wait, let me look at this again. Fuck it, we ball. We ball. Fuck it, we ball.
Oh!
Fuck it, we ball. We ball.
Okay.
We ball. We ball. We ball. We ball. We
Okay.
ball.
Okay. Now here's where it gets tricky.
This is the
Here's
hardest.
Here's where it gets tricky because it all hinges on how big of a meme Hamburg wants to be.
It really does purely depend on Hamburg.
It purely depends on Hamburg because they have scored to this point. They have scored the most goals in this White set, and yet they're still in third place, which doesn't make me confident to the fact that they'll stay in third place because they like to score out the wazoo in their wins, but their draws and losses are extremely suspect. Like, we ain't gonna forget they lost to Braunschweig.
Right, yeah. And, like, bad, too, right? Like, it was pretty bad. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good. I think it was 4. Was it 4-1?
3-1. Bruh. Come on
now. For that reason, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say Hannover 96. I love that defense.
Damn, dude. This is tough. This is so tough. It's literally 11. There's 11 teams you can think about. Oh, man. This is rough. I'm changing my first.
Okay.
Hanover.
Okay.
Defense wins championships.
Defense wins championships. I respect it.
I have to manifest it. I need that Hamburg St. Pauli fucking relegation playoff. And I have to sacrifice. I want Karlsruhe to be in here so bad because I want to be right. But I just don't think so. How dare you? Listen. I'm going to be biased here for 1 second. Cologne is doing this to spite me because I said they would be bad. So I have to continue saying they're going to be bad. Because the second I say that they're first, they're going to lose 12 games in a row. So, fuck, Colone's not going to do it. Colone's not going to get promoted. Clip it. Yeah, and at the end of the season, if they do, then I'll be like, that was my master plan. I'm in the fourth dimension. Spoken like a true shit. All right, you're getting banned. All right, I didn't have the time to make Microsoft Paint predictions, so I made this in literally 2 minutes. As you can tell, this is one of the Google. This is one of the Google templates.
So much. I love this show so.
Cologne versus Hamburg. So there are 2. Wow, they went far for.
That's a lot of blue.
Fucking Schalke. All right.
Why is Schalke Nuremberg there, bro?
I don't. Why is that there?
Why is Schalke Nuremberg there? That's 11th versus.
Someone
13th.
should get fired for that. We're gonna have to be real, Jay. We only got 10 minutes left, so we're gonna have to speed around this. Cologne versus Hamburg. Cologne is playing away. What is Hamburg's away home record? They haven't lost at home. What's Cologne's away record? They've only lost once away. Unstoppable force meets unmovable whatever. I'm 2-1. Go team.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know if I love this spot for Cologne.
No, I'm not really confident in this at all.
I don't know if I love this spot for Cologne. I think I may go. I don't. I think it'll be a very good game.
Yes, that for sure.
Give me 3-2 Hamburg.
I'm gonna change mine actually, because I think the one thing, even though Cologne have a bunch of players now that are very good quality, like one of them was played in Storm Graz, I think. They've got a lot of quality players that they did, but they're not gonna no. They had time to practice. I think they just need like a game to like get chemistry together.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that game to get chemistry together is against a team that hasn't lost at home. So I do. I'm not confident. I think this could go either way, but we'll do that. Dusseldorf, Darmstadt. Just copy and paste this. This is the kind of budget we're working with in the show. Dusseldorf, Darmstadt. Who you got?
Give me Darmstadt.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna do the 50 plus down the scoreline 2-1 Darmstadt. Just because it's time to accelerate the fall off of Fortune to Dusseldorf.
They're so ass at home. What is that about? They've won twice at home. Why are they that bad? This is a game where I think it's going to be a draw. What did you say? 2-1?
I said 2-1.
If you put the score on, yeah. This is a game that I think is going to be like a 1-1 draw in reality, but we are men of commitment. 1-0 Darmstadt. Just because that home record, man. Why is that there? Where have they been? What are you doing? All right. Hard pivot to the first league. Extremely hard pivot. We'll go over the table for the first league very real quickly because we are almost out of time here. But this is what the table looks like right now. Holy shit. What on earth? Look at this down here though. Holy moly. With Kiel and Bochum winning this weekend, 3 points separates you from being completely safe to automatically relegated. That is horrifying. Hoffenheim, bro.
Yikes.
This is going to be... Let's look at their table graphic real quick. Oh,
woo!
My God. There's a little hope here, and then it's bunny slope. Anyway. Oh. I just gave up a goal. All right. Dortmund, Frankfurt. It is the Friday game. I forgot to put that in here. B-Flum, what are you feeling?
5-2 Frankfurt.
I don't know what else I was expecting.
I forgot to mention this in the rant, but the ultras were yelling at the players after the game. So if you don't recover from that in one game.
No.
Plus Frankfurt in the reverse fixture, first match of the year, Frankfurt deserved not just to draw but to win that. And so with or without Omar Marmoush, I don't think that Frankfurt should have much of a problem here.
Here's my super hot take. 3-1 Dortmund. Because Shaheen is just gonna do whatever it takes to not get fired right now. And there have been plenty of games this season for Dortmund where it's like Shaheen's getting fired for sure. And then they just randomly win like 5-0 or something. I think this is gonna be the game. Surely Shaheen's last if they get clapped 100%. And that's why they're gonna win. Because they're gonna draw this shit. If there's anything Dortmund's gonna do, it's gonna draw out a manager's tenure, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. I think they're at home in that one too, right?
Frankfurt is the home team.
Frankfurt's the home team.
Frankfurt's the home team.
Ooh. No, I'm gonna still get it. They're playing Frankfurt away.
Yeah.
Bayern Wolfsburg. So Wolfsburg is one of the more hot teams in the league right now. They look really good. I forget the name of the striker that they have right now, who is on loan, but he is, what the fuck is going on here? There we go. But Bayern washed. I mean, they're Hoffenheim, but Bayern Frankfurt.
This is a Bayern home game, so I'll probably say 4-2 Bayern. I'm not getting that much nefarious energy out of that game. I just think Bayern goes. No, not really. To be honest. Now this may come back and bite me in the ass, but I don't know. I think this is just business as usual for Bayern personally.
I think they're gonna be flying high because they walked over Hoffenheim, but Wolfsburg is not a team to walk over. I think it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a real close game. Bayern is kind of just flying high though. But Wolfsburg, what is Wolfsburg's last few games looking like here? All right, I'm not gonna look all the way. Uneducated guess I make. I'm just gonna take 2-0 Bayern. Just like Olise got time to rest. He didn't really play in the Wolfsburg game, in the Hoffenheim game. So I think the offense really depends on him, and he's gonna probably start. So I'm gonna put 2-0. And then we have the game that people got mad at me for calling a derby. It is obviously not a derby. Let me make this very clear. This is not a derby. LOL. But two very good teams that are close to each other. But it's not a derby, of course.
Of course it's not a derby.
Of course not.
God forbid you call it a derby.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Freiburg got washed by Frankfurt.
By Frankfurt. Game?
Yeah, they got their
Frankfurt.
booty smacked. Damn, they're not really playing really well right now.
Sliding a little bit.
But Stuttgart is not shot. Stuttgart is not Stuttgart FC.
I mean, they only beat Augsburg 1-0, so I don't know.
Yeah, but they were playing Augsburg at home, and Augsburg at home is fucking annoying. So I don't think you could ever beat Augsburg at home 5-0 unless you're Bayern. And even then, I'm gonna pick 3-2.
I'll do the 50-point Denver score line for time's sake because we have 1 minute. 2-1 Stuttgart, yeah.
When are we getting the Bundesliga Poetry Slam? We have made a calendar of events, actually. We do have to put that on there. But wait, where did we put that?
I don't know if we put that.
I think we did. We do have a calendar of event. Bundesliga Spelling Bee, I think, is up first.
Bundesliga, yeah, we got it.
Next week is Leipzig history. And then February 1st is the Bundesliga Spelling Bee, hosted by BFLM. And then we've got a lot of fun stuff planned. February 19th, MS Paint Monopoly. We have Bundesliga Spelling Bee on here twice, so we can make this Poetry Slam. Bundesliga Poetry Slam, March 20th.
Okay.
A short stream next week. Ba-dum-ts. Hey, maybe it's actually good. All right. All right. Anyway, time to end. Go watch Shades of Blue, who are happening right now. Beef on any last words.
Pray for my sanity this weekend.
It's not a weekend. It's tomorrow.
It's the start of the weekend. We get it. Always watch Friday games.
Always watch Friday games.
May be missable if it gets to like 3-0 by the 32nd minute, but you know.
And hey, Omar Marmoush, maybe he scores 5 goals. Just watch it anyway. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week. Stay warm. And if you're in LA, we hope you're doing well. We love you.